Hello, I want to welcome you to the 5th grade science experiment presentation here. We got a little experiment presentation we're doing here in our classroom. The last week we've been working on some science experiments where students have been working in groups to create science experiments and to talk about the science behind it. They've put together some slideshows and they asked if they could, we could do it in a sort of a video to share with others, whether it be their family or if they want to go back and look at it, or even if someone's over in Australia or Asia wants to watch it, they can do that as well. So I'm so glad you're joining us. You're here checking out these science presentations, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started having the different groups come up. So the first group can go ahead and get started.
You have to plug it in there.
Blue.
This is a Bouncy ball experiment by determination.
Hit the present button up there.
This is what it looks like. The Bouncy ball experiment will look like this when we are done with the experiment.
Two teaspoons of liquid warm water in a cylinder.
1/2 teaspoons of borax. You stir borax until it dissolves. If you want color, you add food coloring. For a darker color, add more food coloring to it.
Add 1 tablespoon of glue.
Then add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch.
Wait 20 to 30 seconds to begin.
Next you stir.
The mixture becomes too hard to stir, remove it from plastic container. Knead it between your hands, then begin to form the mixture into the shape of a ball.
The ball will be a little. It will begin to harden.
Once the ball dries, it should bounce. Set the ball aside and make more until you have enough.
Finally, when you're done bouncing, store the balls in separate plastic bags.
We will now make a bouncy ball.
In materials we need cloth, 2 plastic containers, 1 spoon,
Food coloring, borax, cornstarch, glue, hard glue, and 3 Ziploc bags.
Now, the first thing we'll add is water. 1 teaspoon.
Then will add borax into the water. Now we will mix, stir the borax.
Over here in the next box, we'll add 1 teaspoon of glue. 1 teaspoon of water. Next, we'll add glue.
We add blue food coloring to the water and the borax to get the bouncy ball have color.
Right here. I'll let it set for 20 seconds. Ready? Next, we'll add for 20 seconds. Next, we set for 20 seconds. Yeah. Next, we'll do 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Yeah. Stir. Next, we'll start the timer for 20 to 30 seconds. Next, we'll stir. Until the mix becomes too hard to stir, then you stop stirring. When the mix becomes too hard to stir, stop. Remove it from the plastic container. Then knead it between your hands. Then begin to form the mixture into a favorable ball. After we're done kneading it against our hands, we'll now put it into the bowl. If you want color to the ball, you add food coloring.
Then we'll put it to the paper towel. We could dry out.
After it's done drying out, you put it into a Ziploc bag. We'll begin to and that's our experiment. Ready?
By determination.
I'm Eric. My name is Maya. And my name is Rosie. My name is Carlos.
All right, excellent. All right, we'll go ahead and they're cleaning up there and moving out of the way, and the next group will be slowly making their way up, y'all.
How to make an electric zapper. By Ruben Hernandez.
Here's a pair of bars. The same materials.
Corbin Collins.
Taylor Madera. What materials you need?
Aluminum pie pan.
Hot glue gun or tape. Styrofoam cup.
Piece of wool or a piece of cloth.
What to
Tape or hot glue the cup to the middle open area of the pan.
Then rub the plate against the piece of cloth or wool.
Place the plate on the table, then put the pan on top of the plate.
touch the pan with your finger to discharge it forehead to ear. Make perfect target for discharging the pan to make the biggest spark as possible. Turn off the lights.
After that, you can have some fun and charge after discharging it as many times as you want. And run the grease with a roller sauce for 1 minute. Look at the break on top of each other. Come down. Whenever there's a discharge, look up, put it back down, and you shut it as many times, and you reset it. And that's how we make a electric zapper.
Homemade Tornado by
Giovanni,
Logan,
Volcano.
Brenda,
and Ayla.
If you want to make a homemade tornado, these are the stuff you will need. 1 metal washer, 2 2-liter bottles, duct tape, and water.
How it works.
When we spin the bottle around faster and faster, it creates a small tornado. The metal washer is for creating the tornado in the middle of the hole. We use the food coloring to make the whole entire tornado blue.
This is how our tornado will look like in action.
My House of Success. Brenda Serrano.
Giovanni De La Cruz.
Alcaide Lopez.
Logan Provo.
And Ayla Christensen.
Thank you for watching.
Our volcano project. Vinegar and baking soda prepared a Russian by House of Greatness.
The science behind this is that when the volcano erupted, the vinegar came in contact with the baking soda and it neutralized it. The volcano emitted carbon dioxide, which created bubbles and popping noises. A base will corrode the surfaces. When combined with the vinegar, it forms a salt. Acids and alkalis are measured by a pH scale, with acids ranging between 1 and 6, and alkalis ranging from 8 to 14. 7 on the pH scale is pure water, which is devoid of either acidity or alkalinity.
First, you need to make a volcano. You can make it as big as you want. We recommend to make it out of paper mache, but we made it out of clay. But if you make it big, put a long plastic bottle in the middle.
Put as much baking soda as you want or need. Remember to put a lot much more vinegar than baking soda. And put the baking soda before the vinegar. And add fruit dye if you want, and add soap for nice.
The first step is putting the vinegar in. Get back a little bit. It won't go everywhere, but it will get messy. The chemical reaction will just flow over the volcano.
I want to move that computer away from there. I'd say a little bit more. Even sit on the floor if you have to. Can you put it behind y'all? I'm real nervous about it.
Next we'll put it in you guys.
The final step is to stand back and watch the show. Oh. It's a fun job.
Thank you for watching.
My name is Ernesto. My name is Ransom.
My name's Isaac.
My name is Levi.
My name is Cody.
We're House of Greatness.
All right. Hey, well, if you're watching out there, I hope that you enjoyed watching some of these experiments that students have been putting together and where they've been kind of building up the science, experimenting and playing around with some of the science, whether it be some different types of reactions with the volcano, whether it be with electricity, mixing different materials together. It's just or creating a volcano, or not a volcano, but rather a tornado, and looking at how to do it with different materials. Students brought their own materials for these experiments. I provided no material at all with them. They compiled their stuff together from home and brought it, and they worked together as a team. And in a very short time, they put together these presentations, and I'm very pleased with all of their hard work, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun for them to get hands-on experimenting with a lot of different science concepts that we've covered this year. So I want to thank you all for watching, and come back soon and check out more of what we're doing here in Mr. Funky Teacher's 5th grade classroom. Thank you very much.